Some heroes stand out due to their powerful or destructive abilities. Others are judged purely by strength because of physical enhancements. With so many impressive superheroes dominating the silver screen, it can be difficult to see which are the strongest. Here are top 10 most powerful big screen superheroes. Number 10. Jean Grey/Phoenix. Surprised to see Jean Grey get the number 1 spot? Though never quite executed properly on the big screen, the abilities she demonstrates as the all-powerful Phoenix are more than enough to give Charles Xavier pause. If Professor X is the most powerful mutant on Earth and she surpasses him, that is incredible. If Apocalypse can be stopped by no one else but Jean, and that is without her at her full potential, there is no one who has a chance against her. Number 9. Superman. Superman's weaknesses are few and far between, but not even death can stop the Kryptonian superhero. The only thing keeping Superman from the top spot here is his humble nature, which often can betray his true abilities. Sure, he decimated an entire city with barely a blink of an eye, but the restraint he took from that event somewhat neuters where he could go next. Number 8. Wolverine. Like Deadpool, Wolverine is virtually unkillable. But, unlike the Merc with the mouth, Logan has grown over the course of 9 X-Men films to become the most layered and vulnerable badass in comic book history. Maybe it is due to Hugh Jackman's brilliant performance, but Wolverine is one character who is capable of virtually anything and could easily take on any other character on this list. Number 7. Hulk. Another character who has proven to be even better in smaller doses, Bruce Banner's alter ego has gone from a forgettable green guy in 2 solo films to a fan favorite in the Avengers franchise. Once we see Planet Hulk in the upcoming Thor, Ragnarok, I have no doubt that we will see the ferocity and strength only hinted at in the MCU to date. Number 6. Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan, the godlike result of an experiment gone wrong, is a frighteningly powerful being who exceeds virtually every other hero in scale and range. Still, there are limits to what he can and cannot do, but we have not seen nearly enough to know if that should make us feel safe or terrified. Number 5. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is essentially the female version of Thor, but she comes with the added benefit of the humility the Asgardian warrior lacks. Wonder Woman is exactly that, a wonder, and it seems we will get to see even more of her assets in her upcoming solo film. Number 4. Thor. Thor is beyond powerful thanks to his otherworldly skills and the custom power of Mjolnir. What Thor lacks in humility he makes up for in strategic thinking and sheer strength. In a fight, there are few who could match what Thor brings to the table and even fewer who could exceed that strength. A match between Thor and Superman would be a fight for the ages. Number 3. Captain America. In the MCU, Steve Rogers is capable of leaping large distances, battling foes of all shapes and sizes, and even holding a Mother Fastorus King helicopter from flying away with his bare hands. Cap has been able to go toe-to-toe with Tony Stark in his powerful armor and even tango a bit with Thor. But, in the end, Steve is still a mortal man, albeit a very, very strong one. Number 2. Deadpool. Deadpool cannot be killed and has nothing to fear, which makes him incredibly dangerous. Sure, he has a love interest, but his insanity makes him a liability to superhero teams and infinitely more hazardous to his enemies. Plus, Wade Wilson doesn't think twice about killing anyone, and that alone makes him a threat not to be underestimated. Number 1. Doctor Strange. Stephen Strange is just hitting the big screen for the first time this weekend, but his power is already worthy of a spot on this list. While Strange himself may be mortal, the power he holds to manipulate dimensions and planes of existence puts him on a higher level than many superheroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.